Good evening, and I hope that you all will forgive me because I need notes. I have not memorized. I have lost the ability at my age to memorize these things. So I'm going to use my notes. And first of all, I wanted to welcome every one of you for joining us as we honor and celebrate the 2022 10th anniversary Fletcher artists. We truly feel like that every artist that touches this exhibit becomes a Fletcher artist and part of our family. It has been a labor of love that we have thoroughly enjoyed, and the reasons why we have set the exhibit up the way that we have is because we have such a strong dedication to arts and to the education in the arts, that we try to forward through bringing the jurors here to the campus of ETSU to share with any students and any faculty and any people, in the region who are willing and able to join us. And so we love sharing such wonderful people that we have always been able to get to come and be with us and to participate with us. And the thing is that I will say that Fletcher, this is just, this is what he wanted. He always said, "Mom, I am so frustrated sometimes because I feel like that I want to talk to my peers about what happened yesterday in the world." And I might say to somebody, "What do you think about that thing that happened yesterday?" And sometimes they don't even know what happened yesterday. And so he would come home from school, from the time he was in high school, he would come home from school and he'd say to me, "I don't have anybody to talk to about these things, but they bother me." And so when he got the chance to study art at the university here at ETSU, he started expressing his ideas in his visual arts. And so when the horrible accident happened and we lost him, his sister Carrie and Wayne and I talked, and we decided that we would need to go forward in a positive way somehow. And the question was, how are we going to do this? And so one of the things that we did not want to forget was Fletcher and what his passion was. And so we decided that we wanted to develop a scholarship for an art and design student here at ETSU. But then, how would we fund this scholarship? And so because Wayne, my husband, and his dad had experience in creating an exhibit in his past, and it was called the Positive Negative Exhibit in probably around 1984 or 5, which Carlotta Contreras-Cotterbe still has going, and I believe it's in its 38th year this year. So he had experience in how to do this, and so Carrie and I said, well, we could start a jurored, at least a national exhibit that is based in social and political issues. And so we called it the Fletcher Exhibit, Socially and Politically Engaged Art. And we decided we would use the fees that we generate for submissions to fund this scholarship. And so, unbelievably, we are in our 10th year and it worked, because within 4 years or so, we were able to endow that scholarship through the foundation here at ETSU. And so we have given how many scholarships now?
9.
9 scholarships so far. And so,
actually, this year will be 10.
the 10th, yeah. So, I guess, what I would want to say is that this exhibit was created, as many of you know, with several goals. One was to honor the passion and legacy of Fletcher. The other was to raise funds to endow the scholarship in Fletcher's name for an art design student. The third was to provide a venue for artists to continue the dialogue in social and politically engaged commentary. And the last was to accomplish Fletcher's wish, that was a dream of making a difference and to help create a movement that others would follow. And so, I feel like that we have accomplished most of those things, and that Fletcher, his spirit, I just always feel is here with us during the time that the Fletcher exhibit, thankfully, is exhibited at the Reese Museum. So that's enough of my emotionally involved statement. Now, I would like to ask if we could get all of the 2022 artists who are here with us tonight in the room to please stand, if you would. We need to take a picture of you guys standing. Does anybody have a phone that we can take a picture with? I do. If you don't mind staying standing. Okay. Thank you for indulging me. And second, additionally, if those who are in the room, if those artists are in the room who participated in years from 2013 till last year, any one of those artists would stand. Now, wow. There you go. So you can see that we just have this wonderful group of artists that make the exhibit what it is. And I'd like to ask at the end of the awards presentation if all the artists who are here would come forward, and so that we can take a group picture of everyone. So, now we'd like to take a moment to express appreciation to all the folks who have provided phenomenal support for the exhibit, and without their assistance, the exhibit would not be able to continue. The first is ETSU WETS Radio. It's an NPR station, and they always get the word out and help us let people know that this exhibit is happening, and we appreciate that. The second is Fred Conley at ETSU Biomedical Communication for all the printing that they have done to help us get the catalog out. Then we have a longtime patron and supporter of the arts in our region here tonight with us, and we want to thank Martha Alfonso. For that.
Is Martha coming?
Martha,
Martha?
do you feel like coming up in front?
I'm getting old.
I know, I am too.
We're all getting younger.
We're all getting younger, though, we like to think.
Thank you very much.
Aw, thank you so much for all you do. Then we would like to thank Anita DeAngelis and Stephen Jackson for your unbelievable support. Anita is the former director of the Mary B. Martin School of the Arts, and Stephen is
Thank you.
Retired.
retired. And they, as a couple, as a family, have given us financial support and moral support for years. So we thank you for believing in Fletcher and in the exhibit.
I have to give you a hug though.
Yes.
Thank you, Steve.
And then we'd like to have Calvin Nicely. Is he here tonight? He didn't make it? Okay. Well, we'd like to thank Calvin and his family for keeping Sammy L. Nicely's legacy alive, because Sammy L. Nicely was an Appalachian artist in the region and did wonderful work, but he also was a collector of others' work, and he did all kinds of things for the community regarding teaching children in local schools, and we have an award that we give in honor of Sammy. Sammy, as he would like to say, transitioned, and I can't remember the year. It was 2016?
15.
15, okay. So he's not with us anymore, but his family has been very supportive of his work and all of his activities, as well as our work with this exhibit. So we thank them. I'd like to thank Mary B. Martin School of the Arts. I don't think that anyone currently involved with the school is here tonight, but certainly we can thank Anita, who is a former director of the school. We'd like to thank Dean Joe Bidwell, who is the ETSU College of Arts and Sciences Dean. Is Joe here?
He's in DC tonight.
Okay. And Dr. Ron Roach I didn't see Ron, but do you think? And Ron Roach is the director of the Center of Excellence for Appalachian Studies and Services. Is Rebecca Fletcher here, Dr. Fletcher? She is the the assistant director and associate professor in the Center of Excellence for Appalachian Studies and Services, and we thank her too. They work with the Reese Museum and are very supportive of the programming that we bring here, and that we all collaborate with around the Fletcher exhibit. And then Denise Asbury is the Director of Development with the ETSU Foundation. And I don't think Denise is here either, but she has worked alongside us to to help us get the endowment for the scholarship that we give yearly, and we appreciate all that she does as well. And we would like to thank Ashley Gregg. Is Ashley still in here?
She's
And
here.
the Reese Museum
She's up in the
team.
front.
She's working.
She's working. Well, we'll get her certificate in a while. And especially Spencer Brenner. And I have to admit that oops, a lot. I go to say something to Spencer, and instead of Spencer, Fletcher comes out. And I don't know what it is, and I hope he doesn't mind, or I hope he's not offended when that happens. But he has been like a son to us and has always done a wonderful job with the exhibit. And we would also like to thank Rebecca Prophet. Rebecca is the director. She's already introduced herself, but she's the director of the Reese Museum, a unit of the Center of Excellence for Appalachian Studies. I'm getting these titles better, but I'm not good yet. Yeah. Thank you so much for all you do. And they have been, the Reese Museum has been our partner and host for the exhibit during 9 of our 10 years. And so they have been very important in this whole process. So in addition, this year we would especially like to express our appreciation and thanks to Carlotta Contreras Cotterbay. Carlotta got us started 10 years ago by hosting the first exhibit at the ETSU Art and Design Slocum Galleries at their Tipton Street location. And if it hadn't been for Carlotta, alongside of Carrie and Wayne and I, Carrie and I had this idea. We took it to Wayne. He said, "Are you nuts? Are you crazy? Do you realize how much work that is?" And so then we went to Carlotta to get some moral support. And Carlotta said, "Oh, sure, we can do this." And so Carlotta got us going. And we appreciate it, Carlotta. Thank you so much. Okay, so now we're getting to what we're here tonight to do. We would like to announce the awards for 2022. You may find the descriptions of the awards that we're giving on the FletcherExhibit.com website and in the catalog that's available tonight at the reception desk. So we have not made the catalog available until after we present awards. So you will find those at the reception desk. So first, though, we would like to thank Wesam Haddad for joining us as our 2022 juror and for his hard work selecting the artworks for the exhibit and coming here to join us with the amazing presentation that you've done and with all of the participation that you have had with us through the years. Wesam has been in an exhibit here for 5 or 6 of the 10 years.
Yep.
So thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Okay. So now Becca is going to come up, and I'm going to get out of the way, and she is going to give the Reese Museum Award.
The Reese Museum Award goes to Tom Wegrzanowski. other award that we get to vote on as a team and select tonight is the Sammy L. Nicely Award, and that one goes to Carla Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Carla, would you mind? I didn't get it fast enough.
Get over that way.
Thank you. Okay. Now, we're going to announce the Avery Healthcare and the Arts Award. We know that Eric Avery cannot be here with us tonight. He's in Texas, but he was one of our jurors in 2016. And he has been very supportive in supporting this award. And this is given to an individual who is in the healthcare industry, or, you know, it can be a doctor, a nurse, a social worker, a psychologist. And this year's award goes to Brock Robinson for The Charlatan's Favorite. Is Brock here? I don't think so.
You made it from Duluth.
Yeah, he's from Duluth. The next award is the Dorothy Carson Award, and it goes to Charles Peterson, Kingsport, Tennessee, for Pearl Necklace. That's Charles Peters. I think I said Peterson. I'm so sorry. Will you get close enough? Oh, we want to get a picture.
Wes.
Thank you. The next award is the Jack Schrader Award. Jack Schrader was the chair of the Department of Art and Design for many years, for several years before Wayne was a part of the faculty in the Department of Art and Design. And he came here in '83, so Jack was here before that, and then we lost Jack in the '90s. And so Jack was an integral part of how the Department of Art and Design has grown. So we like to have this award for him because he was so important. And it goes to Kevin Vanek from Greensboro, North Carolina, for Roof Over Your Head. Kevin is here. The next award is the Robert J. Alfonso Award, and it goes to Penny Mateer, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for You Don't Own Me, number 14 Protest Series. There you go. Thank you. Now, Robert J. Alfonso is Martha Alfonso's husband, and he was the vice provost. Is that correct? Pardon? Here, and so we honor Bob for all that he did while he was here on campus.
He's vice president.
He was he was vice president. Forgive me. Okay. The next award is, I want to make sure, the NAPI Award, which is the Network of Advocates for Promising Practices in Education Award. And it goes to, there are two of them. One goes to Stephen Reeves from Bristol, Tennessee for I Don't Remember.
There you go.
Thank you. The second Nappy Award goes to Jason Flack of Johnson City, Tennessee for time to put on the robot bench.
Wasn't expecting it. And you are tall. I was wondering if you was tall or not.
There you go.
Thank you. Same reason.
Oh, thank you. Love you too. So the next award is the Fletcher H. Dyer Award. And we have two of those this year. The first one is for Flora Joy from Johnson City, Tennessee for Hopes and Dreams. Let me have a couple. And just a side note, I have to add this. I didn't realize until not many days ago that Flora's husband was Fletcher's third grade teacher?
No,
Fourth grade.
Sixth grade.
It's the sixth grade, that's right. What am I thinking? I guess I was thinking, it was at the middle school, right? Yeah. Okay, there you go. I'm losing it. So, the second Fletcher H. Dyer Award is Lydia Hassenauer of Santa Cruz, California, and she's not here tonight. And her work is called Jaded Justice. Now we have the Black Lives Matter Award, and we have two. The first one is for Andrew Filer from Atlanta, Georgia, for Elroy and Sophia Williams with portrait of Sophia, grandparents, former slaves. The second award for Black Lives Matter goes to Barbara Schulman from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania for the Black Plague. And I don't think... For the Protection of Voting Rights Award, the first award goes to Megan D. of Blacksburg, Virginia for Vote So You Have a Choice. The second Voting Rights Award goes to Paula Dam from Cleveland Heights, Ohio for By a Thread. And now we come to the new awards that we have just started giving this year under the Protection of Voting Rights issue. Pardon?
Okay, which one?
This one is the Supporting Ukraine under that, the Protection of Voting Rights.
Not voting rights, human rights.
Oh, I'm sorry, human rights. And the first award goes to Tim Atsif from, let's see. He is from New York, Syracuse, New York, for his series of 2 pieces, one called Iceman Cometh, and the other one, Action Reaction. It's for a series of 2 pieces. Okay, the second Protection of Human Rights Award for supporting Ukraine goes to Robert Hunter, Colonial Beach, Virginia. Okay, the Women's Rights Award under the Protection of Human Rights goes, there are 3 awards, and the first one goes to Danielle Byington from Johnson City, Tennessee for not
Congratulations.
The second Women's Rights Award goes to Cynthia C. Petrie from Ashland, Ohio for Spoon-Fed Lives. The third Women's Rights Award from
Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois. And I don't think Anna's here. So the next group of human rights awards is for gun control or gun violence issues. The first award goes to Helen Zhikowski from Stamford, Connecticut for Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep. The second award goes to, that's for gun control, and it goes to Antuco Chikaska from Sweetwater, Tennessee for Nation in Distress. And the third goes to Robert Arbogast from St. Augustine, Florida for Who's Next. Okay, now we are down to the Angeles Jackson Cultural Awareness Award, and that goes to Judith Carlin from Miami, Florida. Let's build that wall.
If I may, I'd like to point out that Judith won the same award last year.
There.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Congratulations.
We don't tell the juror
Wow.
Lucky chair.
We don't know. Okay, so we have 2 awards of excellence. The first one goes to Robert Scherer from Marietta, Georgia for a stilled life arrangement.
Here's the award. Oh, yeah, that part.
Thank you.
The second award of excellence goes to Nancy Goodman from Mobile, Alabama for Peace and Freedom, Hong Kong. Okay, we have a new award this year, another new award for the Fletcher Exhibit 10th anniversary. And we have 5 awards in that category. So the first one is Chris Santa Maria from New York, New York for his President Trump. We're a little
Here it is.
confused
Okay, that's right.
for the moment. The second award goes to Patricia Anderson Turner from Punta Gorda, Florida, for treasonous flowers.
It wasn't in order.
I got him out for you. Okay. Congratulations.
Okay, the third 10th anniversary award goes to Abby Moon from Chicago, Illinois for Heartless Crimes. The fourth 10th anniversary goes to Stephanie Solomon from Hermosa Beach, California for Foot Soldiers for Justice, and it is a video. And the fifth 10th anniversary award goes to Denise Shaw from New York, New York for targeting. So, last but not least, the Best in Show award is to Stacy Gregory from Saline, California, and the Rape of Themis, Goddess of Justice. Now, I just want to thank everyone for coming again, and we invite everyone who's interested to join us at the Carnegie Hotel's Wellington's restaurant directly after the reception for food and drink or whatever. And thank you all for coming to join us tonight, and be safe in your travels home. And there is food and drink right around the corner. Here, if you will, for a group picture.
Thank you, Carlotta.
Thank you so much.
I gotta do pictures. Okay. I'll get them.
All right, sounds good.
Yes.